5 seconds. Start. The legality and genuineness of Exhibit P5 is to be appreciated in order to consider the said document as conveying lawful title in favor of defendant number 1. Full point. Examining Exhibit P5 in that perspective, the following defects are noticed by this court, which are next para 1. The right relinquishment deed dated 6/8/2008 is a unregistered document. Next para. It is settled principle of law that mere marking of a document does not amount to its proof. Full point. The said principle is applicable to this case, especially in the context relating to proof of unregistered right relinquishment deed marked at Exhibit P5. Full point. It is relevant to mention that the proviso appended to Section 49 of Registration Act is not applicable to a right relinquishment deed, as there is no collateral transaction which is evidenced by such document. Full point. The view of this court is supported by the judgment of the Honorable High Court of Karnataka in case of Bhairaya and others versus Siddogi and others, reported in writ petition number 100/340/2014 in bracket GM-CPC bracket complete, decided on 17/3/2014. Full point. In the said decision, the relevant ratio is discussed in para 3 and 4, and it is useful to extract the same, which reads as under. Next para. Section 17 in bracket 1 in bracket B of the Registration Act mandates registration of non-testamentary instruments or documents which purports or operates to create or extinguish any right in a immovable property. Full point. Non-registration of said document would not enable the parties to produce the document even for collateral purpose except as provided under proviso to section 49 of the Registration Act. Full point. The unregistered document affecting right in immovable property and required by Registration Act or Transfer of Property Act to be registered can be received in evidence to establish the contract in a suit for specific performance under Chapter 2nd of the Specific Relief Act or as evidence of any collateral transaction not required to be affected by registered instrument. Full point. In other words, if collateral transaction is not required to be registered under the Registration Act, such document can be permitted to be produced and marked in evidence for collateral purpose. Full point. If collateral transaction itself is required to be registered, then registration would be mandatory and proviso to section 49 would not come to the rescue of the applicant. Full point.